Hi guys, and today I'm going to be going to do an overview of my Gr25. This is a G&G model. It's my DMR build. I'm going to sit down for a minute, discuss it with you. Let's move this forward. This is my G&G Gr25. Converted it over to HPA a while back. It's my newest build that I've been working on. Custom painted by myself, and then I've just added a few things just to show you what I would use if I was taking it to a larger event. Just going back to when I actually bought it, I bought it for £399, which is a fair whack of money. Took it to Bassett's Pole, MPF Bassett's Pole in Birmingham, and played for it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Realised how bad it is out of the box. People might get a bit angry with me saying that, but it really did not perform how I wanted it to. I watched a few videos of Swamp Sniper and a few other videos of other people using them, and they were praising how good they are, but in hindsight they did upgrade the weapon, and they did have people work on the weapon to make it right. You know, Swamp Sniper, he used a HPA version of this, like I've done, but at the time it was still an AEG, and it was when I chronoed the weapon, it was very, very low on FPS, and I wasn't very impressed. As far as what it is now, obviously I sprayed it all myself, used a stencil for the writing at the back. This is just stands for, basically, there's a team I play for down in Rugeley called the Oddballs. So OB18 is my date of birth. Just an idea of why I put that on the side there. Anyway, as far as the rest of the furniture goes, I'm using a 6x9 scope, 6x9 scope. I'm using a Element PEC box with a push pad sensor, which was great. I bought one of these off eBay for £3.50. I'll try and link that in the description, because that is really worth having if you've got a torch or anything like that. They come with two. One's got like an inset for a smaller push pad, which you can use with the new Prol push pads, which are smaller. Not very good. I wouldn't recommend using it with them because they're not very good themselves. Just use the push button on the side. But any other torches that are well, that work well, then that would work for it. If not, what I've done is I've actually just took the inset out and glued this in. It would fit, but because it wasn't meant to be like that, I've actually used this on two of my weapons. I've got a HK416C, which has got the real version for this, but this one was supposed to have an inset that slid in, and then it would accommodate a smaller push pad. But to save the money, doing it on a bit of a budget, I just glued this down into there, and it works well. Had this later on, that's why it's not painted the way it is. So when I get 5 minutes, I might paint it up, might keep it the same. Depends on if I keep the gun for a long period of time, because working on this weapon has been, it's been a nightmare. Got a foregrip. Don't know where this foregrip come from. I bought this from a guy when I first started a few years back. It's an MPT grip, whether that means anything to anybody. Brilliant, really comfortable grip. I wanted one of these in black for another build of mine, but could not find them anywhere. Very comfortable, and it's got these little cuts so you can get your fingers in, and it's really comfortable. I've thrown one of these on. I don't technically use one of these, to be honest, but I thought I'd spray it up and put it on just for the looks. That's what it all is it's supposed to look Gucci. Magazine wise, don't come with these magazines out of the box, but you can buy them separately. I bought this off eBay as well. Comes with a little follower inside, which when you buy the gun, you get the smaller mags that are only 50 rounds, and they look about between the top part and my thumb. And when they do fit into the gun, you can hardly pull them out. I use Magpul on some of my stuff, and I've custom made my own for other weapons that I use. This particular one you know, it's very easy to get in and out, being that it's got this little mag grip. And if you do drop it on the floor, you've got a little bit of protection. As far as the insides of the weapon's concerned, because that's pretty much the outside, these come with the gun. If you've watched any reviews of the gun, if you do want to actually buy this weapon, I bought mine from JD down in Cannock. These come with the actual weapon itself. It does come with a suppressor. I haven't actually sprayed that up, so I haven't put it on the weapon. And to be fair, it's a bit too long for me. I am 6'2", and this weapon looks absolutely massive, even with me holding it. So, as far as the insides of the weapon's concerned, it's a HPA build. You'll notice that the trigger is the standard trigger. This is basically because I use the electrical mechanical version of the Reaper kit. It's got a Gr25 nozzle in, so it's a longer nozzle, but it basically solders onto the original trigger. There is videos showing you how to do this in other, you know, in other people's videos and content. Very simple. Please, if you do want to HPA something, make sure you actually are competent when it comes to taking guns apart. But that said, anybody can do this. It is so simple to do. Do not get worried about taking these apart. As long as you are happy with getting rid of gears, and if you can't put the gears back together and you are thinking that you might do, then probably best not to do it. But when I bought this gun, it was a build from the start. I took the gears out and sold the gears to one of my friends who's in the team as well, and he had all the stuff brand new, and so I sold him that, and he gave me a gearbox for another build, just swapping things around the team. So it's got a Reaper kit in it. It's also got a, if I take this, if I just lift this back, here we go. There we go. So, if you can see in there, it's got a Shapeways, that white piece, just behind the blue piece is a Shapeways spacer unit. £15 off the internet, off shapeways.com. Brilliant little piece of kit, come within a few days from America, so I'm in England. And also that little blue piece there is a Prowin Hop up for the M4s. That Shapeways little piece there, I keep wanting to say Shapeways nub, so I used to have a Tipman. But yeah, so that spacer basically bridges the gap and allows the nozzle to flow straight into the M4 unit, which is brilliant. Not had any issues with feeding as far as that's concerned. The one thing I have found is when I bought that Prometheus, it was a Prometheus kit where it come with the Prowin Hop up. When using the other day, I took it to the range, and it was overhopping, underhopping, overhopping, underhopping. I've got a feeling the Prometheus booking was just a little bit too soft for the FPS that I was running, so I've actually now changed it out for a maple leaf booking. 80 degrees, because JD didn't have any 70 or 75 degrees in, so you know, I just ran with what I've got, so I didn't want to wait, because I'm going to an airsoft game tomorrow. I normally play 2 days in the weekend, but I only play tomorrow. I'm only playing on the Sunday. It's a Saturday today, so that's why I'm making the video. But the actual Prometheus, not Prometheus, the Prowin Hop Up itself is very well made. Everybody knows how good they are, and people use them in all types of builds. So I'm pretty happy with the actual Hop Up itself. It's just that booking probably needs to bed in and needs a bit of a stronger booking as far as I'm concerned, really. Running the cables and everything, it's got the like the standard line that comes with the kit, so I ran that down through the pistol grip. You can swap the pistol grip out now, to be fair. Once I've now put this line in, I can just swap this out. It's very simple to do, a few screws, and then the line actually for the battery runs through into the back of the stock. Obviously you can use large batteries. They don't need to use large batteries, really. There's no need to, because the actual HPA engine that's inside it only need the tiny little tiny LiPo batteries. But I do use a larger one in here, mainly because my guy who I play with, he is he had a spare battery, and he cut the wires and just wrapped them up with some electrical tape, because I had a problem with a battery myself. I've been using that one for the past couple of months. I'm guessing he wants it back at some point, but until I get my own connectors, I'm still waiting on some JST connectors, which are the small type connectors that I can solder on and get some little connectors to attach to Dean's, and then I can use my other batteries that are for my other guns himself. As far as anything else is concerned, I think I've pretty much covered my build. I'm going to be doing some other builds, some loadout videos. I'm probably going to do a few live fire rounds of my Shadow 2 that I featured in one of the first videos that I've done. So keep an eye out for those. I've got a few other builds that are coming along, so I can explain to those. I've got a new Prol Delta, so if anyone's familiar with that, that one was an absolute pain, but now it works fine, so that's an interesting build to do. And then also I've got a HK416C, the compact version, so that's going to be that's one of my best weapons that I actually own, so that's going to be on the channel very, very soon. If you like this video, guys, please like, subscribe, ding the bell. I am trying to make this a regular occurrence, so if you do want to see these other builds, I am going to be committed to putting videos up very, very regularly. So please like, subscribe, give me some feedback, and yeah, we'll probably see you in the next one. It's going to be a couple of days. So yeah, have a good one, guys. See ya.